Hey guys, Derek here with Derek's All MMA channel to do my UFC on Fuel 5 predictions. Stefan Struve, Stayet, Mojcik. Probably saying that not even close to being right, but it is what it is. I've not done any YouTube videos in over a year. I made a lot of friends when I done it. Got to talk to different guys about MMA. And it's just something I didn't have time to do. No excuses, not going to go into it, but I'm going to try to make a commitment to do that and get in touch with some of you old friends and maybe hopefully make some new ones. And I'm going to try to at least do a video, one video, 2 videos a week, whether I'm doing recaps, predictions, just depends on how the MMA schedule's going. But I do want to do predictions on the fight card coming up tomorrow. Hopefully enough of you get to see this where this video matters. But nonetheless, it's just a way for me to get kicked back and get on with things. Alright, first fight tomorrow on the main card. I'm just going to go over the main card. Chi Mills versus Dwayne Bang Ludwig. Obviously, with this fight, should end up on its feet. And it's very simple, guys. If Ludwig is the better striker, it's just, can he go 3 rounds without getting caught by Chi Mills? As long as he can keep from getting knocked out, he will win this fight because he will land 3 strikes to 1 to Chi Mills. So if you're putting money on it, it's just got to go with your gut. Can Ludwig go 3 rounds without getting tagged and dropped? My prediction on it is Ludwig's going to be able to stay on the outside, pepper Chi Mills, leg kicks, solid strikes, and he's going to avoid that punch, or maybe he'll get rocked at one point in the fight and survive. But I look forward to my prediction on this fight for Ludwig to win this fight via decision. Second fight on the main card, John Hathaway, John McGuire. To me, out of the main card, this one was the easiest fight to predict. Very simple. I see John Hathaway being able to put the fight where he wants it. I imagine that he's going to want to keep it on its feet, and he's better on his feet. But at the same time, John Hathaway's, what he's best at is his ground and pound, and McGuire, what he's probably best at is his submissions, his grappling. But I think Hathaway's overall he's stronger. He's better. He's quicker. He's better. I think he's actually better at positioning McGuire. And I just don't see Hathaway having any trouble with this fight with McGuire. So the simple prediction on this is Hathaway, basically very, very simple decision, unanimous decision. I don't see him having any trouble with McGuire, but I don't think he'll finish him either. Third fight on the main card, great fight, Paul Sass, Matt Wyman. This is a big step up in competition for Paul Sass. We all know amazing jiu-jitsu, but he's not done it against high caliber people, and I don't foresee him submitting Matt Wyman either. I think Matt Wyman's going to be able to keep it on his feet. I think at some point it will get down to the ground, but Matt Wyman is plenty seasoned enough to know what he's doing on the ground, and I think he won't. Obviously, Wyman's not going to put himself in any submission, give himself a chance to win by submission, but I think he can avoid submission and outposition Paul Sass to where he don't have to worry about being submitted. I look for him to keep this on his feet, win it on his feet, and another decision. I see Matt Wyman winning a tough, but just being overall a better MMA fighter than Paul Sass. So Matt Wyman, decision's my prediction. Now is where it gets kind of fun. To me, the second most important fight on the card, Brad Pickett, Yves Jabouin. Brad Pickett, a great 135er. She needs to drop to 125. Pickett, he's one of those guys, he's going to bring an exciting fight every time. You know it's got going to the decision. And Yves Jabouin, ever since from dropping the 135 from 145, he's fighting at his natural weight class where he's not fighting the bigger guys. He'll be the bigger guy in this fight, and this is probably going to be the one that's going to I'm going to have the most feedback on, is Brad Pickett has that wild style, and he's effective until he fights somebody who's good at countering or is just able to get in a better position. Because Brad Pickett, with that wild style, it's exciting, but you leave yourself open. And I see Yves Jabouin countering, hitting him with something, putting him down on his feet, or either ending it by TKO or submission. So that's a prediction. Take it to the bank. Yves Javine, I'm out by stoppage. I'm not going to predict because I think he'll rock pick it, and he'll either finish it via submission, rear naked choke, or TKO referee stoppage. So Yves Javine via stoppage against Brad Pickett. On to the co-main event. Dan Hardy, Amir Sadala. You know, great fight. To me, this is kind of what I said earlier about the Cheat Mills, Dwayne Bang Lugwood fight. Sadala's probably the better striker, but Hardy obviously hits harder. And I guess to me what's going to make this a little interesting is I think Hardy can take this fight to the ground if he needs to. So, and that's kind of where the edge on this fight, I've kind of went and thought that's probably what's going to happen. But that's kind of crazy to think that, because you're going to think Hardy in his hometown is going to want to try to put on an exciting show. But the thing about Hardy is I don't think he really has to worry. I think he's going to get hit by Sadala, but I think Hardy can walk through the punches that Sadala is going to bring, because Sadala really doesn't have any power. He's kind of a pepper guy. I mean, he's very, very technical in what he does. But I see Hardy being able to walk through some punches that Sadala's going to land, and landing a big right hand and really hurting Sadala. And I think he's going to finish this fight somewhere in the second round. So Dan Hardy via TKO second round against Amir Sadala. All right, main event. All right, the heavyweight division the last few years, guys, we've had the Brock Lesnar's, Junior Dos Santos, Cain Velasquez, Shane Carwin, Frank Mir. The last 3 years, it's really just been those 5 guys who've just pretty much ran over the division. You know, we got this fight tomorrow, and we have the Todd Brown, Bigfoot Silva fight. Travis Brown fighting Bigfoot Silva. These 3 guys, Travis Brown, Stojan Miocic, and Stefan Struve, are really coming up in the division. And tomorrow, we're going to have a winner who's going to put himself in line to get a fight with one of those 5 guys. And Mir, Carwin, Dos Santos, Velasquez, Overeem, Verdum. One of these, whoever wins this fight tomorrow is going to get a big name heavyweight. And this is what makes this fight so exciting, is because we're getting ready to have a conversation where one of these guys is fighting an elite guy in the division, because they're putting themselves in a great position to do it. Obviously, Stefan Struve, with his length, great jiu-jitsu. If he gets you down on the ground because of his length, there's just so much he can do. But I think, man, I've watched this guy. He's really evolved since coming into the UFC. I'm just going to call him Mr. Junior Krokop, because I can't say his name for shit. Mr. O. Junior Krokop has really, stand-up's really good. He's got great wrestling. I believe he was a Division II wrestler. And I just think Stefan Struve has always had problems with real athletic heavyweights who hit hard. And Stayop does. He hits very hard. And I think it's going to be the same old story for Stefan Struve. I think Stayop is going to land a hard right, put him on his back, and finish him. I mean, I think he's going to hurt him. And Struve is going to, he doesn't have the best striking defense in the world, because he always gets hit. Even in fights that he wins, he always gets hurt. And I think it's going to happen again here, except Stayop's going to finish it, and he's going to put himself in that conversation to get a big fight with one of the elite guys. So that's my prediction, guys, is Mr. Step Miocic. I think I'm not even close to saying that right. But that's my predictions for the Fuel on 5 fight card, guys. Looking forward to the great free fights tomorrow night. Glad you guys in England got a good show. Peace out, guys, and I'll look forward to talking to you guys more.